Hello, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the State of Origin Game 3 review of the 2021 State of Origin series. Game 3 tonight was played up at Cbus Super Stadium on the Gold Coast, and we saw a bit of an upset. Queensland defeating New South Wales 20 points to 18 in what was a fairly good game of football. It was a shame that there was a lot of set restarts from both sides. There was a couple of dodgy calls on both sides of the field, but I just got to say, congratulations to Queensland. I thought they were the better side on the night, and they deserved the win tonight. Congratulations to the Queensland side. New South Wales were looking to go for a clean sweep, trying to beat Queensland 3 times in a row in Queensland. Unfortunately, wasn't to be for New South Wales, but Queensland, they get the job done tonight. But if you guys are new to the channel around here, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Make sure you guys like the video as well and comment your thoughts on tonight's game in the comment section below. But let's get into the game, man. We're going to go through the game. We're going to rank the players who all played tonight. All 17 players are rating out of 10. So it all started off there for Queensland in the 4th minute. Tino got a penalty for Queensland. Queensland go for goal. Valentine Holmes kicks a penalty goal. Queensland 2-0 after 4 minutes. And then the first try of the game came in the 10th minute through Latrell Mitchell. He beat Dane Gagai one-on-one. A very nice try from Latrell Mitchell. Poor defence from Gagai. Latrell scores. Latrell converts his own try. New South Wales leads 6 points to 2 after 10 minutes. And then in the 17th minute, Queensland score a very nice try. Cameron Munster with a step on the inside. A ball to Tino. An offload to the hammer. Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow scores for Queensland on debut. Val Holmes converts the goal. Queensland 8-6 after 17 minutes. And then in the 30th minute, a no try to Dane Gagai. A very good effort play from Brian To'o. So unfortunately for Gagai, he wasn't able to score the try. And then in the actually there was an escort, so there was a penalty to Queensland. They did tap and go. So yeah, unlucky for Queensland not to score there for Dane Gagai. Latrell Mitchell gave away an escort though, so it was a penalty to Queensland. They played on, and then in the 34th minute, something that I've been critical of for a few weeks, Kalyn Ponga, he seems to always run for the line and bump into a player and milk a penalty. He did that in Origin. DC put in a kick. Ponga did milk it. So anyway, it didn't lead to anything, unfortunately, for Queensland. And then a big moment of the game here in the 39th minute, Valentine Holmes. He goes down with a shoulder injury from a tackle from Mitchell Moses, and I believe might have been Isaiah Yeo or Cameron Murray, one of the two. And it looks like Val Holmes, I don't know if he broke his collarbone or he'd done something to his shoulder, but he did not return in the second half. So Queensland had to reshuffle their side of the second half. AJ Brimson had to go to the centres, and Tabuai-Fidow had to go onto the wing for the Maroons. Half time though, Queensland 8 points to 6 over New South Wales. And then second half, Jack White, he just ran the ball. It was a great try from Jack White. Runs the ball for New South Wales. He scores for the Blues. Latrell Mitchell converts the goal. New South Wales back out to a 12-8 lead after 48 minutes. And then Queensland, they hit back. Ben Hunt from dummy half. Payne Haas was a little bit stuck in the mud there. Actually, hang on. I've gone a try too early by the looks of it, have I? No. Yeah, so in the 56th minute, Ben Hunt goes from dummy half. He scores the try. Payne Haas was a little bit stuck in the mud there. Didn't really know where he was going. He was sort of stuck. And Ben Hunt scores for Queensland. A fantastic try from Ben Hunt. DCE converts the goal because Val Holmes is gone for the game, so Cherry Evans takes over the goal-kicking duties. Queensland 14-12 after 56 minutes. And then Queensland, they shift down the left-hand side. Munster to Capewell. And then Ben Hunt, he scores again. His second try of the game. His second try in about 7 minutes. Ben Hunt scores for Queensland. But was there a knock on the play beforehand? Did Kalyn Ponga knock the ball on when Queensland made a line break down the right-hand side? I guess you'd be the judge of that. It didn't really matter. Queensland ended up scoring the try there. And, yeah, DCE converts the goal. Queensland lead 20 points to 12. At this stage, Queensland were looking good, but I still wasn't convinced that Queensland were home. And then, in the 68th minute, New South Wales go razzle dazzle. I think it was Jack White who kicked it, or Moses. It might have been Moses. Turbo tapped it back. Adon Carr got the ball. Moses got the ball back. A grubber kick for Api Coruscant. Coruscant scores. Latrell converts. New South Wales are still down though. Queensland 20 points to 18. And then, the moment of the game, I still don't understand why this even happened. 77th minute of the game, Moses gets it. He puts a grubber kick in for himself. Welsh coat hangs him. New South Wales get a penalty at about the 50-metre line. Latrell Mitchell takes the 2 points. I don't understand why Latrell Mitchell was taking a penalty goal from 50 metres out. Your best option in that situation is to kick for touch and try and get a late try to win the game. But no, they wanted to go for goal and try and get the golden point. I still don't understand why they did it. I'm looking forward to seeing what Brad Fittler has to say in the press conference about that. Whether it be Brad Fittler's decision, whether it be Latrell's or James Tedesco's decision as head coach, I'm not too sure. But anyway, Queensland win the game, 20 points to 18, up there at Seabus Super Stadium. Now, to rate some of these players tonight, now I'm not in particularly happy with the New South Wales halves. I thought Jack White and Mitchell Moses, they did not stand up when it mattered most. I'm very disappointed in the New South Wales halves, but we'll get to it. So I'm going to rate the New South Wales side first because they were beaten tonight. I'm going to give them a rating out of 10. 10 being great, 1 being awful. First of all, James Tedesco, he's going to get a 9 out of 10. I thought he was New South Wales' best player tonight. Thought he tried very hard out there. It was basically a second 5'8". Thought he played really well, Tedesco, so he gets a 9 out of 10. Brian Toto and Josh Addo-Carr. Brian Toto will get an 8 out of 10 for mine. I thought Toto was fantastic. And Josh Addo-Carr for mine, I'll give him a 5 out of 10. I don't think it was anything fantastic. Latrell Mitchell, I'll give Latrell Mitchell a 7 out of 10. I thought he was good. Nothing incredible, but thought he was very good. Tom Trbojevic, I'm going to give Tom Trbojevic a solid 8 out of 10. Thought he had a really good game, Tom Trbojevic. I don't think he played bad. I don't think he played, the best on the field or anything like that. I thought he was really good for New South Wales. But yeah, Turbo gets an 8 out of 10. Now, the halves. Jack Whiten. I'm going to give Jack Whiten a 6 out of 10. I thought Jack Whiten was okay. He scored a very nice try in the second half. His first half was a little bit up and down. I thought he tried really hard in that second half, but they just kept going to Mitchell Moses. So I'm going to give Jack Whiten a 6 out of 10 for New South Wales. Mitchell Moses on the other end. Well, Mitchell Moses is the halfback. He is the conductor. He is the game manager. His job is to lead by example. For Mitchell Moses tonight, he did not do that. He went missing when it mattered most. He was defending pretty good, I guess. His kicking game was okay. Yes, he did have that try assist to Api Coruscant, but come on, man. Mitchell Moses did not step up when it mattered most tonight. So Mitchell Moses is going to get a 4 out of 10 from me. I don't think he played anything outstanding, Mitchell Moses. The front row, I thought Dale Finucane had a good game. I'm going to give Dale Finucane a solid 7 out of 10. Junior Paulo, I thought he was okay. I'll give Junior Paulo maybe a 5.5 out of 10. Damien Cook, probably his best game of the series. He did nothing in game 1 and game 2, so I'm going to give Damien Cook a solid 5.5 out of 10 here. Cameron Murray, I thought he was dangerous all night, Cameron Murray. I'm going to give Cameron Murray a solid 7 out of 10. Tarek Sims, didn't see a whole lot of ball. Tarek Sims, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Isaiah Yeo, I thought he was quiet, Isaiah Yeo. He was pretty good in the first 2 games, but I thought he was a bit underwhelming tonight, Isaiah Yeo, so he's going to get a 5 out of 10. And the bench, Api Coruscant, he didn't really do a whole lot, only played 20 minutes. I'm going to give Coruscant a 4 out of 10. Angus Crichton, I'll give Angus Crichton a 6 out of 10. Payne Haas, a 7 out of 10. And Liam Martin, probably a 4 out of 10 as well, didn't do a whole lot. Now, to the Queensland side, thought Kalyn Ponga was great tonight. Kalyn Ponga's going to get a solid 8 out of 10. I thought he was terrific. Val Holmes only played one half of footy. So, look, I'll give Val a 5 out of 10. Dane Gagai, I thought he had a better game this game. I'm going to give Dane Gagai a solid 6.5 out of 10. WY Fado on debut, I'm going to give the Hammer a 6.5 out of 10. Xavier Coates, a 6 out of 10. Cameron Munster played great tonight. I'm going to give Munster a solid 7.5 out of 10. Daly Cherry Evans, I'm going to give DCE a 6.5 out of 10. Christian Welch, I'm going to give Welch a 6 out of 10. Ben Hunt, without a doubt, player of the match. He was outstanding. Ben Hunt, 9.5 out of 10. Best on ground, in my opinion. Josh Papali, I'm going to give Josh Papali probably a 7.5 out of 10. I thought he had a good game. Kurt Capewell, a solid 7 out of 10. He played well in the back row. Felice Kafusi, I don't think he did a whole lot personally. I'm going to give Kafusi a 5 out of 10. Tino Fasua Malawi, Tino's going to get a 7. Thought he played well. AJ Brimson, he played the second half in the centres. Did a decent job. I'm going to give Brimson a 5.5 out of 10. Moe Fodawaker, a 7 out of 10. Did a great job. Molo and Flegler, I'll give those two both a 5 out of 10 each. Look, Queensland deserved the win. I thought they were the better side. They got under the skin of New South Wales. When they were leading 8-6 at half time, I was saying to my family, I said, look, Queensland don't care if they win 8-6. They'll defend this game to the very end. They don't care what the score is. As long as they're in front, all they would do is defend. And that's what they did all night. They just held their own and did a great job. But, you know, the thing about Mitchell Moses, I said this going into the Origin series. I don't want to be too hard on Mitchell Moses. I think he's a terrific halfback. He's a great player. He does a great job at Parramatta. But I've been saying this all along, and no one wanted to listen to me about this. Mitchell Moses is not an Origin player. He is not that caliber of a player. He's a very good club level player. He's good at club level. But he's not that sort of player that's going to come in and do the job. He's not that player, man. I know Cleary was out and Luai was out, but you should have went with Walker and Reynolds. The Souths combination with Cook would have been just perfect. And Latrell, look, Mitchell Moses, I don't think he is the sole reason why New South Wales lost tonight. But I want to say this. I told you guys that Mitchell Moses is not the right man for the job. And he did not deliver tonight. And I told everyone that this was going to happen. So all I can say is I told you so, and I was correct about Mitchell Moses. Now, look, he tried very hard. I'll give him that. He had a try assist. But look, running meters, 26 running meters. Look, when you're a halfback at big games like State of Origin, you've got to run the ball. You've got to kick well, defend well. He defended well. I'll give him credit for that. His kicking game wasn't the best. His running game was nowhere to be seen. You know, I thought it was disappointing. Well, that's just my honest opinion. I thought James Tedesco tried his absolute guts out tonight. I felt sorry for him in periods. He had to do everything. He had to create stuff. He had to do everything on his own. I felt sorry for Tedesco. But look, you know, the thing is, New South Wales, they've won the Origin series. They'll lift up the Origin shield, which is fantastic. It's disappointing that the Blues did not get a clean sweep tonight. But Queensland, look, full credit to them, man. They went to Cbus Super Stadium tonight. They went there with the correct mentality, and they did a great job. They played well. So congratulations to Queensland. They deserved the win tonight, and it was well-deserved. Now, my top 3 players on ground from tonight's game. I'm going to go with number 3. I'm going to go with Kalyn Ponga. I thought he had a really good game, Kalyn Ponga. I thought he played well at fullback tonight. So Kalyn Ponga, that's my number 3. Number 2, I'm going to go with James Tedesco. Thought he played really well for New South Wales tonight. So Tedesco gets the second best on ground. And number 1, my man of the match, I've got to give it to Ben Hunt. Look, he had 2 tries tonight. He was outstanding at dummy half. Ben Hunt for mine, man of the match. He was outstanding tonight. But look, congratulations to the Queensland side tonight. I got the job done over New South Wales, and full credit to them. But hey, Queensland fans out there, New South Wales still lift up the trophy, mate. So maybe if Queensland could show up in Game 1 or Game 2 next year, maybe we could get it decided. But anyway, well done to Queensland on winning tonight, and well done to New South Wales on winning the series. But guys, if you guys enjoyed the State of Origin Game 3 review, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Guys, thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. And fuck Moses.